Hello again, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode 9 of our Let's Play series. What are we going to be doing now? Well, we're going to continue the decorative work that we started in the last episode. It's all going to be internally based this time. Now, you may have noticed I've dug these holes in the floor in the last episode. Well, we're now going to be filling them in. First, let me just get rid of this wool and grab one of my levers. I only need one. This is because, again, it was an idea that I came up with in my creative world. I thought it might be quite nice to have a little light switch and some underfloor lighting. So that's what we're going to work on today. I don't know if it will work. It certainly worked in my creative world, but will it work here? Let's see, shall we? Okay, so we want that to be on, we want that to be off. So, first thing we need to do, obviously, is dig down a touch. So, what we're going to do, basically, should really have brought an axe over, shouldn't I? Hey ho. What we're going to do is dig down here, lay some redstone dust. That's on by default, unfortunately, so it's off, and next piece of redstone down there. What we're basically trying to do is deliver the redstone signal down to this block here. We want the redstone to match up there. And obviously with going under the stairs and everything, that's probably the best idea, because we want to be able to put our stairs back up on top. So we dig down here. Let us maintain our staircase. Okay, so again, this is a fairly simple mechanism, and as you can see there, that runs up to there. You flick that, it turns that on. But what I'm going to do, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put a redstone repeater there instead of redstone block, just because it gives the signal a nice boost. So there we go. Set it to delay of, well, a delay of whatever you want. I'm just setting it 4 ticks because that's how I want my lights to work. So there we go. That's block number 1 ready. So when you turn it off, you get a couple of seconds delay, and then it goes on. Okay. That was silly. Just jumped out down, I can't get back up. Doesn't matter, I need to be down here anyway. So the other thing we want to do is, if you notice, I have another 2 blocks on this same level. So what I want to do is run the redstone along underneath the stairwell there. Into a repeater, same thing right there. So dig in here, and there we go. You can see the redstone. Just bring it along this way. And hopefully it just makes the repeater there. And I'll get out there just now. I'm going to save putting the rest of the redstone lamps in just now. So again, I'm really ripping my floor to pieces here, but it's going to be worth it when it's done, because trust me, this looks fantastic. I've not seen anyone else use a redstone lamp flooring system, but I've just broken. So there we go, and in, in another repeater. Simple as, eh? Now, this I can block back up again. Make sure you're not cutting any redstone. Make sure you don't place your stairs upside down when they're supposed to be the right way around. There you go. And again, because of the way I've worked it out, you can do that and just completely cover it in. Put your redstone lamps in, and there we are. Now, next thing we want to do, it's not any more complicated at all. It's the same thing, but all we're doing is linking up the next block to another redstone repeater. As you can see, set that to 4 ticks as well. Hop back out, but how do we do this? Well, it's pretty easy really. All you're doing is creating a junction. Actually, I can't remember how I did it in my creative one. Let's see if this works. Don't know if putting that there. Nope, doesn't cut the repeater off at all. Brilliant, fantastic. That's all you need to do. So again, not the most complex of redstone work, but it's effective, which is good. You see, dig the stone out. Don't need to dig that bit of wood out because there we go. Yet again, another redstone repeater. You don't need to set them to 4 ticks. I just do that because I like the effect it gives. That's all. So I'll leave that exposed just now, just so I can copy it from the other side if need be. But as I say, it's not a difficult mechanism to do, so hopefully I won't need to. There we go. Repeater, set to 4 ticks. I think I forgot to do that with these repeaters actually, didn't I? I forgot to change the number of ticks on them, so they would come on before and it would just make a horrible mashup of my little mechanism. I'll go back and fix that one at the end. So again, it's much the same for the rest of them. Just say I'm not too bothered about chopping up my floor because I know I'm going to put it back later. And there we go, I don't even need to lift that flooring up. I can just put the repeater in. You can see when it's set to the right amount of ticks. And in goes the redstone. And that's layer 2 done. I'll put the lamps in so you can see what I'm talking about as we go along. And there we go. Just check I've done the repeaters. Yes, 4 ticks. Yes, 4 ticks. I'm going to floor it all back up as I go along. 4 ticks. You can see what effect that has just shortly. I'm sure most of you can guess what effect that will have. Again, I haven't taken the opportunity yet, but my apologies for the audio in the last episode. It's the capture thing that I'm using. I have that issue periodically where it just it does not want to work, and I don't know why. The audio just cuts out for no apparent reason in the middle of recording. It drives me absolutely up the wall. The number of times I've recorded what I think's been some pretty good content, and I review it back and the content's good, but my microphone cuts out halfway through. The only reason I left the last one up is because I did not want to rip that dome down and start again. So I left it up. I'm really hoping it didn't annoy you too much. Certainly drove me up the bloody wall. But hey ho, that's computers for you. An absolute pain in the bottom. Okay, as you can see, it's the same pattern going all the way along. This is why I was so keen to get to the Nether and get some glowstone, because I think it just adds a wee bit of character to the room, just in my opinion. Obviously, it's just that wee bit. Something different. As I say, I've not seen it before. Hundreds of people have probably done it, I've just not seen it, but it's something I haven't seen before, so there we go. Forgot to put my delay in there. Okay. Put the floor back up. Tons of redstone lamps. Brilliant things, redstone lamps. Really good. They don't cost much to craft either. I keep losing wooden blocks because they fall down the hole and I don't go back to get them. Wasn't even one down there, so that was a complete waste of time, but as you can see, I'll just keep going with this just now. You can tell it's not difficult, but the effect it gives is quite good. It means you don't need as many torches. I leave the torches again just for effect, but you don't need them. So the hardest bit is purely and simply getting the signal from the switch down to that first repeater. After you've done that, the rest's a scoosh. Say I made this as a tester in my creative world. Obviously I didn't have the lava fountain in the middle. That was the only difference between this one and the one I made in my creative world, is I've just done that one. That's what happens when you don't put the redstone lamps in as you go along. There we go. I've also lost the block of wood. Right. Sorry guys, it's my fault for not paying attention. Right, there we are. As you can see, you're starting to see the effect. That just peters out there, that signal. This one, a couple of blocks more than the other ones. But again, it doesn't make any difference whatsoever how many blocks it is. Just again, repeater in there, 4 ticks. A couple of bits of redstone. Jamming. There we go. Now, this one, glad I came across that one instead of leaving it till last and then panicking. What you need to do for this one is you need to lead the redstone across from here, because obviously there's no redstone signal coming from the other side because of the lava fountain. So again, not difficult. Again, the second most difficult thing for me to figure out was how to get the redstone signal from here to that repeater. That tells you the level of difficulty of this project. It's not very hard at all. Drop that back in. As you can see, just take the redstone, lead it back, lead it across to this repeater. Again, set to 4 ticks. Hop, skip the jump out the hole. Seal it back up. Redstone lamp. There we go. Seal that back up. And these ones are every bit as easy as the ones on the other side. This was just the first bit I wanted to do, just to show you what I've been kind of playing around with. It might not stay here forever, this plan. It might disappear at some point, but at the moment I think this is a cracking lighting system and I'm quite fond of it, so it's staying for now. Lock that up. Redstone lamp lights up. As I said to you on episode 1, I'm a complete novice when it comes to redstone. I'm kind of starting to work it out now. When you first start playing at redstone, I more or less kind of looked at it and went, yeah, never using that. As I've done more and more research, watched more and more people play, it's not as daunting as it looks, and in fact it can be used to make some pretty wacky things. As I say, underfloor lighting just being one of those things you can make with redstone. I've just dug down a block too far. And now we need to try and get back in. So, the majority of problems I have in this game is because I'm clumsy and useless. No other reason. The game itself is, if you've got an engineering, logical mind, which I like to think I do, it's quite easy to get to grips with the redstone. Now let's see if this works or if I've forgotten any delays. Oh, brilliant, that's exactly what I was looking for. As you see, when you turn it on, you get a nice delay as it travels along the floor. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. And same as you turn it off. Do we really need it? Nah, probably not. Does it look good? Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's that finished. I'll just grab a couple of bits of wood. Now, what are we going to do there, I hear you say? Well, I have an answer for that too. Because obviously if you put a wood block down there, it's going to break your redstone signal and you're not going to get anything. So I've crafted some wood half slabs which you can place there. Apparently you can place there. I thought you could. Oh bugger, because the signal's coming from there, of course. Right, so you can place it there, but not there. Well, in that case, I knew there was something I'd done differently in here. Okay. A little bit of problem solving. Can I put the wood half slab there now? Yes I can. And I should be able to place my wooden block here. Yes I can. Fantastic. See? There we go. Perfect. And thinking the wood in here's I might make a carpet or something in the future. I think I'm going to continue with a lava fountain in the middle at the moment. That might change in the not too distant future, but for the moment, lava bucket. Let's go in the middle. And again, for those of you that missed the episode where I told you how to do this, you can do it like this. Just jump up, place the block, stand back, and the lava flows over and it lands in the wee dish I've made for it. And there's your lava fountain. Okay, let's go and empty our pockets a wee bit. I don't need the cobblestone, and I don't need the wood half slabs anymore. Don't need the bucket, don't need any more glass. Don't need them, don't need that, don't need redstone. Okay, so basically all I'm going to do now is a little bit of decoration. As you can see, I've made up some few stacks of stone brick, and if I remember correctly, there's a chicken. That was nice. If I remember correctly, which there's no guarantee of, I think, don't take my word for it, but I think I counted out how many I was going to need. So what we're going to do is just start replacing the kind of messy wall in here. I'm going to put the torches back. Excuse me. Move the chicken out of the way just now. When I need it, I'll bring it back out. That looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? In fact, I'm gonna do this whole storm. I'll leave it till last, just to make sure I've got enough to do everything else. In this texture pack anyway, I haven't actually really done all that much research into the other ones. I've put that block too high. But in this texture pack, I love the way stone brick looks. It's got nice wee medieval feel to it. It's quite a jump going from a medieval castle wall to a medieval castle wall to a big glass domed roof, very observatory-esque. Yep, just checking and putting the torches back in the right places. To be honest, I don't think we really need the torches any longer, but they look nice, so I'm leaving them in. Let's see, this episode and the last one were quite relaxed. There wasn't too much going on. That's because in the next few episodes we might be starting to build stuff and maybe create some more complicated mechanisms, which are anything but relaxing, certainly for me. As I say, I'm patiently waiting on the next title update, which I'm assured, as well as containing the witches, which is going to be vital for the Xbox version because the nether is pathetically small and obviously glowstone doesn't regrow, so you run out of glowstone really, really quickly in the Xbox edition. Just because of the size of the map. I really, really hope they're planning to update the map size, but who knows? They seem to think this is big enough, which it ain't. But again, that's just my opinion. I think It's just one of the things I like about the PC version that the Xbox version doesn't do at present is the unlimited map. And I think that's a major part of Minecraft, as you exhaust all your resources at one end and you just pack up and move to another place. I think that's one of the things I liked about the idea of Minecraft. And if you look at that corner, that looks far nicer, with the observatory roof and everything. So I think I might run out of stone brick, but we'll just decorate until I do. These three walls here, these are largely reserved for doorways, because I'm planning to have rooms shooting off in every direction from the kind of main room here. But again, we'll see what happens. But I haven't decided quite what's going where yet. To use my pickaxe up. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Yep, I do have another one in my inventory. I do have a diamond one, but I don't like using it for mundane tasks because I don't have that many diamonds as yet. I haven't spent a lot of time mining. Say when I do go mining, I'm usually joined by somebody else because I find mining quite boring. But I'll need to go mining soon because I've got plenty of redstone. Plenty of iron, but I don't have many diamonds, and that is another problem with a restricted map size, is that there's only so many diamonds in each chunk, and there's so many chunks in this restricted map. However, it doesn't mean that you can find your wee mushroom island quite easily, I'm told. I've not found one in this world yet, because I haven't really been beyond the confines of this area, but maybe that's something for a future episode. Is if we want to do another relaxed one, we can maybe go a wee bit of exploring, see if we can find a village with some villagers in it. Yeah, quite liking the look of that. Okay. I don't know if I've maybe made it too open plan in here, but I don't know. It sounded like a good idea at the time, and now I'm not so sure, but I'm definitely not going to tear it down at this point in time. It took me far too long to build, as you guys know, because you were there doing it with me. Should actually have enough stone brick here. Nearly halfway there. Yeah, you can see, look at that, that's all messy, and then that's all pristine, it's clean. Nice clean lines. I might actually build the stone brick up to the archway on each side, so it's not quite as bold looking. Maybe I should have built the dome slightly higher up with the stone brick, I don't know. It's always stuff I can experiment with later on and see how it looks. I do welcome your opinions as well. Let me know what you think, sorry. If you think the glass dome's a good idea. Say to me if you think you preferred it the way it was, then again that's something else to just let me know. Don't think I'm going to put that other torch that's up there back on. I don't think we need it. Again, I think we're going to build a tunnel out the back to connect the main base to the slime farm, save us having to go round the base, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Just I keep calling it a farm, it's not really a farm. We're limited as to what we can do farm-wise until they introduce the hoppers. I keep going on about them, I do apologise, but to me they're a really big part of any storage system that I want to build. I like automated stuff. I don't like having to mess about with the chests and put everything into its proper place myself. I want to just be able to set my farm going and all the slime balls end up in the chest and I can just go and grab them. I know it's been a relatively recent update in the PC as far as I'm aware. They've not been out for too long, the hoppers, but I see all the research I've done has shown that the hoppers are a really good addition and they're very, very helpful. So when I come back to play and find that I can't really make a storage system because we don't have the hoppers, it's a bit frustrating. Okay, I don't think I'm going to subject you to redoing the whole other wall with the stone brick, but you see what I'm doing there. I'm just going to finish that and I'll show you the next time. The other thing I wanted to show you, this is what I've done with the lift shaft. As you can see, I've filled it in, put glowstone in so it's all nice and bright. I might, not saying I will, but I might go round later on and replace all these cobblestone stairs with wooden ones, because the cobblestone's not the nicest on the eyes. So down we go. Don't want to go up again. As you can see, I've done not a jot down here since the last time we were here. I will do shortly, and as I say, the slime farm is also off in that direction at roughly the same level, so watch this space. And it's worked perfectly every time I've ridden it today. Wait and see, it won't work now. Every single time I've ridden it today, it's worked absolutely perfectly. The one time I've got it on camera, it doesn't work. See, I had to put a small break in the middle and it's not working again. That's just irritating. Worked absolutely perfectly the 3 times I've ridden it earlier on. Knew it was going to do that. There's a little break I've built in the middle which gives the pistons time to update. Because I think that's been the biggest problem, is that I'm trying to go up too high, too fast. As you can see there, that one goes a little bit slower, so do mine. And as you can see, it's much faster to go up than it is to go down. Good bit of torch there. Oh, just give me a second. The reason I selected cobblestone for this room is because I thought it was more appropriate than say stone brick because this is a mine shaft, so. But I think it may be a bit cobblestone heavy, this room, but hey ho, it's just a mine shaft, it's just to go down to the mine. As you can see, I've gone in and I've done this room with the nether brick and the nether rack for the roof. You can see it's getting dark. If you turn my lights off, you can see just how much of a difference they make. Obviously not too much around the lava and the torches on the wall, but yeah, they just look a bit messy. I'm going to remove the torches from the floor area, purely because we don't need them now, and who has an open flame torch sitting on their living room floor? Nobody. Although some estate agents, I'm sure, would call that central heating. It's a wee bit dark now, isn't it? What are we going to do? Put the lights on. There we go. Fantastic. I'm probably way more enthusiastic about that than you guys are, but I think it's worked out pretty well. So you can see what I'm doing with the the stone brick. I think, let's have a wee look, shall we? Let's just build up here a second. Do I have dirt? Yeah, I do. Just takes far less time to go back down using the dirt. Place the dirt right. One click too far. Now place the dirt right on top of the redstone lamp. Jump up. Thankfully I do have more glass. Should this not look as nice as I think it's going to. Let's see how that looks. Because I think at the moment it's a bit flat, a bit plain looking. Ah, that looks a lot better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do that with the other sides as well. Okie dokie, well, I'll end the episode there, guys. Thanks very much for watching again. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll leave you with this mesmerising little look into the lava. Nighty night.